Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, February 28th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Yesterday's weather was just weird. It tried to rain all day, but it couldn't quite pull it off, but it did manage to sprinkle as I was walking to get my hair cut at Sam's up at Capitol Barbershop. By the way, if you're looking for a great barber, there's your sign. Did you know that the popsicle was invented by an 11-year-old who kept it a secret for 18 years? Now you do, and that is your OMG fact for the day. Now we do have some news, so shall we? A section of Fort Smallwood Road up in Pasadena was closed on Wednesday and Thursday due to a significant sewage spill. According to the Anne Arundel County Department of Health, the spill originated from a privately owned pump station linked to the Brandon Shores power plant, resulting in an overflow of approximately 10,000 gallons of sewage. Authorities did cordon off the affected area to prevent any exposure. The Maryland Department of Environment is investigating the station's ownership and considering enforcement actions. While the spill has since been contained, officials reported severe damage to the station due to neglect. The Brandon Shores power plant initially was scheduled for closure in June, but it will now remain operational until 2029 to support Baltimore's power grid. In some school news, 6 educators have been named as finalists for the 2025 Anne Arundel County Public Schools Teacher of the Year Award. They do include Jacqueline Sanderson, an English language development teacher at Bell Grove Elementary, Khalifa Carter, an avid program coordinator at Meade Middle, Katie Russo, an art teacher at Broadneck High, Laura Palermo, a kindergarten teacher at Benfield Elementary, Cecilia Miga, a world languages teacher at Annapolis High, and Sarah Del Senor, a music teacher at Northeast High. The finalists were surprised at their schools by Superintendent Mark Bedell and other officials. The winner will be announced at the Excellence in Education Awards on April 25th, with the honoree advancing to the Maryland State Teacher of the Year competition. If you have little ones at home and are wondering what to do with them this summer, Watermark has your answer. Watermark Cruises has introduced an Annapolis Explorers Summer Camp for children in 2025. The camp is going to provide a hands-on experience exploring Annapolis's maritime history, including boat tours, waterfront activities, and educational sessions led by experts. Early bird registration is currently open. More details are available online. Perhaps the most important story of the day is right here. The annual oyster roast and sock burning at the Annapolis Maritime Museum is officially sold out, VIP and general admission. And we don't want to hear any flack about it because we told you it would go quickly as soon as we told you the tickets were on sale. All right, let's look into the weekend. We got a lot of stuff going on here. It is still Annapolis Restaurant Week. It does continue through Sunday, so go eat, drink, and be merry. Details at AnnapolisRestaurantWeek.com. And I'll say it is kind of a theater weekend. Opening this weekend, now through March 16th at the Classic Theater of Maryland, it opens its production of The Crucible, running Thursdays through Sundays. You want to check out the bonus pod we did with Sally on Wednesday if you missed that. Also, running through March 29th, Colonial Players are presenting Working, a musical which is based on Studs Terkel's book about American workers, with performances on Thursdays through Sundays. And also through March 30th, up at the Compass Rose Theater at Maryland Hall, it's the Little Shop of Horrors. And the first 2 weekends are sold out, but there are tickets available for the trailing ones. On Saturday, it's a pet adoption day at Homestead Gardens in Severna Park at 10 a.m. till noon. On Sunday, yoga at the Greenhouse at Homestead Gardens. This one's in Davidsonville at 9 a.m. And that happens every week through April 20th. So if you want to do some yoga, there's a good place to do it in the Greenhouse. And also on Sunday, a 1920s speakeasy opens up, and it's a murder mystery at Forward Brewing on 4th Street in Eastport. That goes from 4 to 6 p.m., and attendees can participate as characters in solving a fictional crime. You want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday at noon. This week we chat with Shelley Elliott, who is the president of Homatro North America. And I really enjoyed this one. It was not because they fed me Chick-fil-A. It was really just a fascinating conversation. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, we do meet a cute little camo-colored Frenchie, and I'd never seen anything like that. His name was Tofu, and he needs a forever home. This pup gets the award for the coolest coloring ever. Listen to our spot now, and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos, and you can get all of the information on how you can adopt him. And again, do not forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night. That is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday, and here is a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it's time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and MacMedics. It is Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping and eating local. Now hang tight, we have your Eye on Annapolis local weather report, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. Here's your weather forecast for the next 3 days and beyond. Today, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 53. Northwest winds will blow at 9 to 15 miles per hour, gusting up to 25, so it'll be a little bit breezy. As night falls, clouds will increase and temperature will dip to around 40. Southwest winds will continue at 8 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, the day brings partly sunny conditions with a high near 53 and winds. Southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles an hour will shift to the west in the afternoon with gusts reaching 31 miles per hour. By evening, you can expect partly cloudy skies and a significant temperature drop to about 27 degrees. Northwest winds will persist at 14 to 17 miles an hour, gusting up to 30, so it will be a chilly evening. Sunday, it's going to be sunny but much colder with highs near 36 degrees. Winds from the northwest will range from 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25, so it will feel a lot colder than 36. Overnight, clear skies will prevail and temperatures are going to fall into the very low 20s. Looking ahead to next week, it really kind of looks like traditional weather when winter is trying to hang on and spring is really kind of winning the game. We do have a chance of a rainy day midweek. So whether you're planning a weekend outing or just deciding which sweater to wear, keep those forecasts in mind. And remember, in Maryland, if you don't like the weather, just hang out for 5 minutes. It'll change.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks, sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, we are back here up at Annapolis Subaru because Billy is back and you're looking all pretty tan.
I am not that tan.
Well, sunburned.
No.
It's
Glowing.
I think it's the sun coming in his
The
window.
fact that it's like 60 degrees outside and it's not bitterly cold.
It is.
It's nice. We missed you last week, though.
Yeah, how did it go?
It went well, but we did miss you.
It was great. We talked with Jasmine, who's a cardiologist, talking about dogs with their heart issues.
That's right.
This is really kind of cool.
So the education level of the show went up.
We educated. Yes, we did.
That's
It
good.
totally did. And today we're here. We've got I don't know what I've never seen. This looks like a Frenchie, but I've never seen it.
It's a
with
Frenchie.
this
He's a
kind of
Frenchie.
It's like a desert camouflage.
Yeah.
And he's over here laying like a frog. Is that the cutest? Did you get a picture? Oh, good. Okay, so this
He
is
is.
Tofu, and we believe he's between 3 and 4 years old, and he's a Frenchie.
His name is Tofu.
Tofu. He is just an absolute sweetie. When he first came in, we thought, we were told that he had ingested something or ate something. So we ended up having to get him emergency surgery, but thank goodness it was a false alarm. He still needs to be neutered.
So what was the how do you tell the false alarm? Just an X-ray or something like that? And then they're like,
an
there's,
extra, exactly. And he was throwing up quite a bit. So
and it was like,
so we got him the emergency care he needed ASAP, and thank goodness it ended up being a false alarm. But the good thing is that he is doing fabulous, and in the car he's great, and he's just very sweet. You can see he's friendly, he's playful. He's a really, really great dog. So
Super cute.
he's
He
so
really
cute.
is.
And
How
he's
long
very
have you been
different.
at the SPCA?
Only a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it was funny. I was looking on the website, and your website is fresh out of people that have or animals that have been on Canines and Crosstreks,
Really? We're batting 100?
including Jade, who you never met.
Yes, that's right. Jade.
Jade was a black Frenchie. Now we're into the Frenchie season.
It's all Frenchies. Forget the little white fluffies, right?
Yeah.
We're into Frenchies.
Wow.
Yeah, I was looking on him. I was
100%.
100%. This is
Tofu.
Tofu hasn't even
Tofu,
made it
tofu.
to the website yet.
Oh, man. Maybe Tofu might not even make it to the
I
website.
know.
Who
You
knows?
should take Tofu home.
No. I like to see the dog
You enjoy
once a week.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's a different one each time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
I
good rotation.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you went somewhere fun last week while we were here dealing with whatever Maryland's
still
Mother's
cold
Crew
last
last
Just
week.
just work.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just work. Nothing too crazy.
So, any big secrets?
About he's talking about Subarus.
No. No secret.
Wow, you put him on the spot.
No
Did you see those things?
Wait a second.
It's like, wait, how'd you know?
Do I have any secrets? No, I don't. No, I'm pretty open book.
Funny, I was I'm not sure who was behind it, but I saw that they were listing cars that seem expensive but rarely need repairs,
Okay.
which obviously sort of balances
Yeah.
it out. I mean, the new Outback topped the list.
Beautiful.
And I don't know why it says seems expensive. And I mean, if you'd asked me this 20 years ago, I'd be like,
They're very competitively priced.
I mean, they had a price of $29,010 or something.
Yeah,
And I
like
don't know
base model. Yeah, I mean,
where they got it, but I'm like, in today's market, that doesn't really seem.
no, that's right. That's right in line with like kind of where everybody's aiming to be.
Right,
Super
but I mean,
popular. Well, I thought Crosstreks were everywhere.
Yeah, there's a
Ooh.
lot of Outbacks.
Yes.
As soon as you, as soon as you buy one, they multiply.
I know.
That's like a car dealer.
It is.
Yeah, pull into the Whole Foods parking lot, and you're like, oh wow.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
all
you're,
out there.
She bought the white one. Let them free.
yeah,
Let them all out.
yeah. It's actually so affordable that you can afford to go to Whole Foods.
That's right. See?
Hearts and Hounds. I missed it.
Fabulous. It was great. We had a huge turnout. Very, very happy.
Wait,
in
it happened?
Subaru, it happened.
Yeah, you were.
Where were you?
vacation.
You better have been on vacation. Where were you on Sunday morning between 8:30 and 10:30,
You
Billy?
told me that it wasn't happening.
Well, that was what we thought, and then the last minute.
Well, you know what's so great?
Well, it was very up in the air and looked like it wasn't.
Yes,
And
the
you
last
guys-
show we did,
It was penciled in.
it was not happening.
I'm on Team Billy here.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Because
fine.
last
Well,
week,
in the
last
meantime,
week I said, "Oh my gosh, it's happening." You said,
But it was awesome.
don't you worry because Michelle covered and she was there
Lovely.
making dog tags for everybody. So Annapolis Subaru was still there. Canines and Crosstreks was present
Love
at
it.
the Hearts and
Was that the mall?
It was at the mall. Yep.
Cool.
And we were still in our same original space and it was really great. And then we did the vascular screening. I didn't, but Dare to Care did the vascular screening and they had a huge turnout for that too. And it was one after another. So a lot of, people in the community got to get screened and hopefully got good news, not bad news, but either way they needed to know.
Yeah.
And Lots of people came walking their dogs.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was
That's
a great day.
Good.
We had
I'm
fun.
glad it all worked out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And maybe next year, Billy.
Yeah.
I love the events that you do, though. I mean, you've got, I guess the next big one for you guys will be the Walk for the Animals in May.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
But I'm sure there'll be some yappy hours going on.
Yeah, we're gonna
between
some fun stuff
now
coming.
and then.
Love it.
And then, Annapolis Subaru, your next is, I know we've got the Jess Fest, but that's way down the line.
October.
Summer. So
October.
we've got the Blue Ribbon Project.
Right, the announcement and the announcement.
Yeah, their big party that they do over in Severna Park. So we're going to do our check presentation.
Where are they having it?
I'm pretty sure it's at the Elks.
At the Elks up in Severna? You said in Severna Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's that's where they had it last year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're doing it again there this year, but we're sponsoring that, and then we'll do our check presentation. It'll be it's going to be great. Still have no clue how much it's going to be.
I wasn't going to ask.
I'm just telling you, preemptively telling you that I don't know. It's not a secret. But
That was one of your secrets. That
Go out on the list for us, Billy, man. In the check, is there a comma?
yeah,
Okay.
well, even if it was only
yeah. There's
4.
definitely a comma.
It's like when I owned travel agencies, we had a travel supplier that sold a higher end thing and we earned commissions. And he said, our checks have commas in them. It worked for me. It worked.
Yeah, there'll definitely be a comma.
Awesome. And I see that you guys at the SPCA have given away free stuff, not dogs, not cats, but pallets.
Oh yes,
Where do you get all the pallets? I mean, are the
the
animals
dog
in?
food and the animal supplies get delivered and from our distributor, and they leave the pallets and they don't pick them back up. So we actually give them away to whoever wants them, and usually people respond immediately. They're like $18 a piece if you go to buy them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've seen some really cool patio furniture made out of
Made out of
that
it,
and
right.
stuff like that, tables and chairs and stuff like that, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. So
So we like to share that with the community.
if you do have a need for a pallet,
Let us know.
maybe you got a leaky basement, you just need to get crap off the floor.
That's right.
So they're also fun to burn. Like if you're doing a bonfire or something.
That's right.
And a lot of people burn pellets.
They're nice and dry too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
good,
nice.
good kindling if you chop it up.
I saw a new Subaru ad online. It's out in the Consumer Reports most reliable.
Yeah.
I was like, it was a real basic ad. I mean, it didn't even show the car. I mean, it was just the logo, and it was just like the Consumer Reports and flashing, but it was really pretty effective. I saw it a couple times. It came across my feed, and it was
I mean, when you're number one, you really just got to let people know that you're number one.
checked out on Facebook, and the thing's had 138 million views.
Wow.
And that came out. It was released after the Super Bowl at some
Yeah.
point, because they figured now it's sort of like the lull time. The Super Bowl's all done. You don't have to spend $7 million to
Third
start.
Brewer of America is very good at marketing. They are good. They're strategic with their moves. Yeah. So yeah, we're very proud to, be affiliated with Subaru, obviously. And, to
Better than you go.
to have that number one overall brand rating on Consumer Reports is pretty huge. So they do a good job. They pick things apart.
Well, they put them through their paces. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Anything new in Subaru world? You learned on
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so since I've now been starting to stock the Forester,
Yes, you have.
so I like that too.
I'm teaching Kelly about patience in this,
yeah.
in this next.
So I don't have to buy on December 31st.
Yes.
How often do you guys get cars? I mean, is it planned? Is it the beginning of the month? Because
We-
it's cool. When I'm up at that parking lot, you can have those cars coming off
We
those,
get cars like all the time.
and they just like disappear. They get sold so quickly.
We that's the goal.
That's
We
awesome.
try to, yeah. So we get it's I can see what our pipeline is and what we have coming in. So when customers come in, if there's not a specific color or package that we have in stock currently, the first thing we do is we look at our pipeline and see if we have something like that should be arriving. And they have rough ETAs on the vehicles, but
Because they're always on a slow boat from.
yeah. So there's ones that come from Indiana, there's ones that come from Japan, but I can see kind of where they're at in the process of getting to us. But yeah, no, there's really no rhyme or reason to when they get here. I get a notification that they're on the truck, and usually about an hour later, they're here.
Because we're here in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's really not that.
See that.
Yeah.
So
not
do you
super-
pick them out, or I mean, obviously there's some that belong to people because they've bought them.
Yeah,
but
so
otherwise, you guys.
we can special order cars. We get allocated, certain amounts of vehicles, dependent upon performance, and it's all individually model based as well. So the more cars we sell, the more cars we get, but we can definitely go in and order vehicles as well. And sometimes we'll do that for customers if they want something really specific that we don't have coming in. But most of the time we're able to get exactly what a customer would want. If we have to, get a car from a different dealership, we're able to do that and, exchange it with one of our cars. So something that we do pretty often, but it's super important for us that our customers, obviously drive away and what they want.
Right. Right.
We're not trying to put them into what we want to sell them or what
you have on the lot.
Right. So we try to be as accommodating as possible and make sure that there's no regrets when they're leaving, because that's the last thing that we want is for somebody to leave in something that they're not 100%
like color remorse
excited about. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bands in the Sand is coming up again.
Ooh.
That is coming up.
And
your shark friend.
I know a secret. I do. We can't spill it until March 5th.
Yeah.
But we ought to hype it up here anyhow, because it's a good band.
I know Secret too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a secret. You know what? That is a secret that I've been holding. And it is such a secret that
you would have to deny it to me.
I forgot about it. Yeah.
You're so good with secrets, you forgot.
It's so bad. I even had to record a video for the launch of this secret. And
you're pretty trusting.
Should be pretty good. Yeah. It's easy to be trusting when you forget stuff.
When you don't know something.
It's like, oh, I'm not supposed to tell anybody about this. Cool. I'll just forget it.
But yeah, no, you guys are going to be the presenting sponsor for Bands in the Sand again. And of course, you'll have the Subaru out right down there on the beach. I'm not sure which model or what we'll go with. It's always a last minute decision.
We're not sure yet either. Yeah, we'll see what we have coming in.
So, but to tease everybody, Bands in the Sand, March 5th. Wait for the date. It's going to be an awesome night on the beach.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It always is.
It really is. Well, it is. And the date, I'm not sure of. I think June. Well, it's the second Saturday.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember the date, obviously.
And it does sell out really quickly. So you got to grab your tickets.
Yeah, grab your tickets. It is a guaranteed good time.
True. Mm-hmm. And you guys are also at the bull roast and sock burning at the Maritime Museum.
Yeah.
Which is coming up in end of March. So that's and again, there's Annapolis Subaru just like all over
the community.
We do what we can.
All over the town, for sure. Tofu needs a new home. Oh, my gosh. He's got two different color eyes, too.
Oh, yeah.
He is a unique dog.
He's got
gorgeous.
His right eye is sort of blue and half green, and the other one is green, but it's a really light colored green. It's not an olive green. He is a cool dog. We need to start bringing ribbons to these things because he gets like the most unique look.
Yeah. You win
for 25.
You win, Tofu.
Tofu is not up on the website yet, but he probably will be pretty soon. And you want to go to AACSPCA.org and check him out. We will, of course, have some pictures, up on our site as well. AnnapolisSubaru.com or 149 Old Solomon's Island Road if you want to wait for the trucks to roll in and see what they're bringing. AACSPCA.org for Tofu, who's frogging it on the floor because it's serious. It's a little bit warm in Billy's office. We're getting into the spring.
It's the sun angle. Yeah, it's a hot one. Yeah.
So he's probably enjoying the cool floor to frog out on. But
yeah, I might do that after you guys leave.
We will see you guys next week. And next week was going to be we'll be able to talk about the secret next week.
We will.
Woohoo.
All right, then bring it on next week. We'll see you.
Sounds like a plan.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at EyeOnAnnapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.